Hello, Grade 4 learners. Welcome to Grade 4 online class. I am Wilfred Caras, your teacher in mathematics. Before we start our class, let us bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. O God Almighty, behold us, thy loving children, offering to you today our works and studies. Help us, dear Lord, to be obedient to our teachers, kind to our companions, diligent to our studies, that we may merit the blessings of ourselves, our school, and our beloved country, the Philippines. Amen. Hello, learners. We are now in Quarter 3, Module 6, and our lesson for today is solving problems involving elapsed time. This module was designed and written with you in mind. In the previous lessons, you have learned to estimate the duration of time in minutes. Now, get ready to enjoy and explore the new lesson that you will learn. Today, you will learn about how to solve problems involving elapsed time. The most essential learning competency aligned in this module is solves problems involving elapsed time. Let's see what you already know about the lesson by answering this activity. Read and understand the problem below, then answer the following questions. I'll give you a few minutes to answer this activity. Okay kids, let's do another activity. Give the exact equivalent. I'll give you a few minutes to answer this activity. Now you are about to learn how to solve problems involving elapsed time. To better understand our lesson for today, you will have to perform the simple activity below. Read the problem below and answer the following question. Amado finished encoding his report in English at 8:15 p.m. If he started at 7:20 p.m., how many minutes did he spend encoding? To solve the problem, what steps are we going to use? To solve word problems involving elapsed time, we follow the steps in solving word problems. Use the different ways to find the elapsed time, such as subtracting the time started from the time end using a number line, and counting the minutes or seconds from the time started to the time ended. The solutions to the given problem are the following steps. First step is understand. Number 1, what is asked in the problem? The answer, the time Amadu spent encoding. Number 2, what are given? The answer, 8:15 p.m. It is the time ended. 7:20 p.m. It is the time started. Next is plan. What operation will you use? The answer, subtraction. What is the number sentence? The answer, 8:15 minus 7:20 is equal to n. And then solve. How will you solve the problem? 8:15 will change it into 7:75. And then subtract to 7:20. Check and look back. What is your answer? The answer, add the difference to the subtrahend. 7:20 plus 55 is equal to 7:75. 7:75 is equal to 8:15. And last one, what is the answer to the problem? The answer is, Amado spent 55 minutes in coding. After learning how to solve word problem involving elapsed time, do this activity. Read and understand each problem. Encircle the letter of the correct answer. I'll give you a few minutes to answer this activity. Here's another activity. Read and understand the problem, then answer the following questions. I'll give you a few minutes to answer this activity. Excellent, kids! You have done the task very well, and you are always doing a great job. Always remember, to solve word problems involving elapsed time, we follow the steps in solving word problems. Use the different ways to find the elapsed time, such as subtracting the time started from the time end, using a number line, and counting the minutes or seconds from the time started to the time ended. Now, let's do this activity. Read and solve the following problems. I'll give you a few minutes to answer this activity. To assess our lesson for today, do this activity. Read and understand the problems carefully. Encircle the letter of the correct answer. Mr. Valdez started to fix his motorcycle at 5:35 a.m. and lasted till 6:15 a.m. For how long did he fix his motorcycle? Number 1. What is the number sentence for the problem? A. 6:15 plus 5:35 is equal to n. Letter B. 5:35 minus 6:15 is equal to n. Letter C. 6:15 times 5:35 is equal to n. And letter D. 6:15 divided by 5:35 is equal to n. Number 2. What is the complete answer? Letter A. Mr. Valdez fixed his motorcycle for 30 minutes. Letter B. Mr. Valdez fixed his motorcycle for 40 minutes. Letter C. Mr. Valdez fixed his motorcycle for 50 minutes. And letter D. Mr. Valdez fixed his motorcycle for 60 minutes. Lisa started to wash her clothes at 5:25 p.m. She finished at 6:15 p.m. How long did it take her to wash her clothes? Number 3. What is asked in the problem? A. The length of time it takes Lisa to wash her clothes. Letter B. The work done by Lisa. Letter C. The time Lisa starts to wash her clothes. Letter D. The time Lisa stopped washing. Number 4. What operation will be needed to solve the problem? A. Addition. B. Subtraction. C. Multiplication. D. Division. Number 5. What is the number sentence? A. 6:15 times 5:25 is equal to n. Letter B. 6:15 minus 5:25 is equal to n. Letter C. 6:15 divided by 5:25 is equal to n. Letter D. 6:15 plus 5:25 is equal to n. Number 6. What is the answer for the problem? A. It takes 50 minutes for Lisa to wash her clothes. Letter B. It takes 60 minutes for Lisa to wash her clothes. Letter C. Lisa started to wash at 5:25 p.m. Letter D. Lisa finished at 6:15 p.m. Mang Store started to cut the grass in their lawn at 3:40 in the afternoon. He stopped at 4:12 p.m. because the grass cutter broke. For how many minutes did he work? Number 7. What is asked in the problem? A. The length of the time Mang Store worked. B. The time he stopped working. C. The time the grass cutter broke. D. What Mang Store was doing. Number 8. What operation will be needed to solve the problem? A. Addition. B. Subtraction. C. Multiplication. D. Division. Number 9. What is the number sentence? A. 340 plus 412 is equal to n. Letter B. 412 minus 340 is equal to n. Letter C. 340 minus 412 is equal to n. And letter D. 412 times 340 is equal to n? And number 10, what is the answer to the problem? A. Magnustor worked for 32 minutes. B. Magnustor worked for 32 seconds. Letter C. Magnustor worked for 32 hours. And letter D. Magnustor worked for 32 minutes and 32 seconds. For our additional activities, answer the following questions. Number 1. Liana and Jane had a race in going to school. From the same starting point, Liana spent 22 minutes and 35 seconds to reach the gate to the school, while Jane reached the school in 19 minutes and 45 seconds. If they started the race at 7:05 a.m., at what time did Liana and Jane reach the school? Number 2, the school bus left the school at 4:55 p.m. and traveled for 35 minutes to the house of Isagani. What time did the bus arrive at Isagani's house? Number 3, a tourist bus takes 35 minutes and 50 seconds to travel around Vegan City. If the bus starts to travel at 12:45 p.m., at what time will the bus stop? Number 4. During the gardening time, Mr. Buemia gave his pupils their assigned work in their school garden. The pupils started to prepare their garden plots at 2:55 p.m. At 3:30 p.m., Mr. Buemia asked them to go back to their classroom. How long did they stay in their school garden? Number 5. The grade 4 pupils spent 33 minutes doing their science activity. If they finished the activity at 9:54 a.m., what time did they start the activity? After doing your activities, class, don't forget to wash your hands using soap and use alcohol. Stay protected and stay safe, class. See you again. Bye!